It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs 2 of the 3 central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
You've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. O'Reilly, Bernardo Silva, Ruben Dias, aim forwards, Coleman, that has been cut short, Ruben Dias, O'Reilly, Bernardo Silva, Matheus Nunes, Bernardo Silva, Doku. Oh, that's neat. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nikolenko played towards the other side. O'Reilly. Haaland. Cherki. Played out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Cherki. Semenyo, now here's the delivery. Clearly not happy with that. That has been knocked clear. Tarkowski moved on forwards. Branthwaite. Idrissa Gueye, gently done. O'Reilly. Doku. Matheus Nunes. Rodri. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Matheus Nunes. Rodri. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cherki. Semenyo. There are a few waiting for it. It's run loose here. Looking for a decent ball in. Real chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Matheus Nunes brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Semenyo. Made into space out wide. And they've got a throw. Ndiaye. Up towards the front line. Calmly anticipates. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Out towards the flank. Doku. Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Branthwaite is onto it in a flash. Well read, nice interception.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks in the midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Doku. Haaland! Semenyo knocks it out wide. That's well blocked and back out it comes. Semenyo gets a foot in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. O'Reilly. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Goes for goal!
Bernardo Silva just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rodri. O'Reilly. Natchez Nunes. Cherki. Rodri. Quarter of an hour played. The other side yet able to find the net. Cross goes in there.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Mateus Nunes clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Now that's well seen too. Spread out to the left. Ndiaye, he's got space here. And the pass is intercepted. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Cherki. Natchez Nunes. Aimed in towards the centre. Keeper's dealt with that.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
O'Reilly. it's played forward. It's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. O'Reilly. Doku. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Lovely bit of skill. Doku. Oh, it's played into the area. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Produces a cross. Tarkovsky is there and he can get that clear. And it's O'Reilly. Lovely feet. Oh, easy pickings there. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. O'Reilly. O'Reilly forwards and with intent. Alexis Nunes. Cherki. Semenyo. Ndiaye was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
I was just lacking in accuracy. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Coleman goes forward. Oh, good spread. McNeil. Nice control. Here's the header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Semenyo. Alexis Nunes. O'Reilly. Cherki. Alexis Nunes. Semenyo. It's gone for a throw-in. Tarkovsky shifted upfield, played out to the right. Alcaraz. Doku. O'Reilly. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's good play. Cherki. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's really well manoeuvred. forwards. Branthwaite, gently done. O'Reilly. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Idrissa Gueye. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cherki. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Bernardo Silva. McNeil proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Ndiaye. Semenyo. Doku. Alcaraz does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. Gueye cuts out the pass. Rodri. Semenyo. This might spell danger. Haaland! Everyone off their seats.
He overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Rodri. Ruben Dias. Rodri. O'Reilly forwards and with intent. Coleman. Ndiaye. Nikolenko looks to the other side. McNeil. Coleman looking to get on the end of this. That's been repelled. Idrissa Gueye. Out to the right. That's tidy. And that's not going to find its target. O'Reilly with the clearance. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Nikolenko. Can he deliver? Showing good feet. And he's there to get rid. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Cherki. Matheus Nunes, driven forward. Pinged towards the front line. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Gueye. Matheus Nunes. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Played out to the right. Throw. That's a good run down the left. Lobbed in behind. Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Oh, they could be caught out here. Bernardo Silva. Doku. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, They look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
He's gone for goal! The keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Dewsbury ball, and he goes cross-field. Alcaraz. Oh, he's bust, can he finish? And that could set him on his way. And the keeper has it. Cherki. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's really well manoeuvred. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cherki. And that has put paid to that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Are certainly playing with an intense...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Ruben Diaz clears it away. Cherki. Matches Nunes. Oh, good-looking ball. Let's a look and place it forward. Rodri. Gehi. O'Reilly. O'Reilly shifted upfield. Now here's Haaland. Doku. And it's O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. That's very neat. Cherki. Ndiaye wins the duel this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ndiaye. Ndiaye head out towards the right wing. Succumbs to the pressure. Now, who's going to be first to this? Ooh, a delicate chip through. And that's not going to reach. Matches Nunes. Rodri moved on forwards, brilliantly cut out. Mikolenko aimed forwards. And here's Semenyo. Haaland. This is gone, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Cherky! It's Nunez. Now it's Semenyo. So who's he picking out? Played in with purpose. Doku! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cherky. And here's Semenyo. Rodri. Matheus Nunes. Cherky. And Bernardo Silva! A really close save. That's actually the first half. We'll review the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so...
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cherky. And it's Bernard. He's having a shot!
He was berating his defender.
He'll shoot here! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. McNeil. Played over towards the opposite flank. Grealish. Oh, sweet feet. Idrissa Gueye. Coleman. Now it's Haaland. And he's on his way! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haaland couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Matheus Nunes gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Doku. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. And he's heaved it away. It's McNeil. Coleman. And it's played forward. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gehi. Matheus Nunes. Gehi. Gehi, gently done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tarkowski. Tarkowski has played it long. Matheus Nunes. Rodri. Oh, good spread. Semenyo. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. It's a good foot in there. Coleman did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the shot! Ball's come loose here. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Coleman. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Searching pass he's played there. Over to the left. Now it's Doku. Hit into the middle. Branthwaite gets it away. Moved on forwards. Gehi. Cherki. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Doku. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. O'Reilly drives forward on the overlap. Chance to play it in. Here comes the corner. They've played it short. And there'll be a throw-in. Branthwaite forwards and with intent. Just beyond his reach. Rodri. O'Reilly. Doku. Rodri. And it's played forward. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri. Semenyo carries the ball down the right. Oh, it's come loose. Semenyo. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nice physical challenge. Grealish, aim forwards. Rodri.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
O'Reilly. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Climbs up big! The outcome could so easily have been different.
He looks a little annoyed with himself, didn't he? Did he hit it well enough? That
Doku does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rodri. Branthwaite cuts it out. That's really well manoeuvred. O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Branthwaite gets across to intercept that. Natchez Nunes. O'Reilly. Doku. O'Reilly. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Coleman chooses to go cross-field. Idrissa Gueye. Alcaraz. Idrissa Gueye. Out to the left it goes. Time to deliver. Very nicely done. And he has been fouled there. He knew it was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Cleared away. Now it's Doku. Bernardo Silva. Lofted upfield. Branthwaite. Mikolenko looks to the other side. Coleman. And here's McNeil. Alcaraz. Coleman. Coleman shifted upfield. Natchez Nunes. Tarkowski. That's really well manoeuvred. Branthwaite, gently done. Defending of the desperate variety. Gueye. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Mikolenko. And he goes cross-field. Played out to the right. Tries to get it clear. Cherki. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. That's been drilled forward. Doku is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Acrobatic effort! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Branthwaite. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Rodri. Rodri forwards and with intent. Coleman. Oh, there's a probing ball. McNeil. And here's McNeil. Semenyo. Nikolenko. It's McNeil. Idrissa Gueye. Fired deep. Oh, smashing hit! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Gueye. Rodri. Gueye. Bernardo Silva. Alcaraz. Semenyo. Gueye. O'Reilly. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Idrissa Gueye. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Alcaraz in with the challenge. And he cuts out the supply. Tarkowski aim forwards.
Beto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Doku. And it's McNeil. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rodri. Matheus Nunes shifted upfield. Now it's Haaland. Alcaraz does really well to win the ball there. Branthwaite. Excellent interception. Ruben Dias. O'Reilly. Rodri. Matheus Nunes. Greenish did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Out to the right. McNeil. Neil gets up, he goes! Header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. Tarkowski. Exciting looking ball that. That has been cut short. And here's Haaland. Doku. Now it's Haaland. Idrissa Gueye. Now it's McNeil. And here's Beto. And it's McNeil. That is lovely. Now then, the ball's come loose. Back into the middle. Doku. Haaland. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tarkowski, nicely aimed pass. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Ruben Dias. Gueye. Cherki. O'Reilly. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Cherki. And here's Semenyo. O'Reilly. Doku. It's a delicate pass. Tarkowski, gently done. Coleman, it's a sharp pass. Ruben Dias. Gueye. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Mikolenko cuts it out. Tries a deft little ball. And the ball is out of play. With some activity down on the touchline, it seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Rodri. Gueye. And it's played forward. Greenish. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Gueye. And it's Bernardo Silva. Doku. It's a mighty effort! It looked like 3-0 for sure.
Haaland clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Foden. Rodri. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Coleman. Haaland. Doku. Foden. Rodri. Aim forwards.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's in! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Foden! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, that is a bit special. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Tarkowski gently done. Moved on forwards. Ruben Dias.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Natchez Nunes. Foden. Doku. McNeil. Mikolenko. Crossfield changing the point of attack. Alcaraz. Coleman. Ruben Dias. Foden. Natchez Nunes. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Beto. Beto laid out to the left flank. That pass just didn't quite work. Mikolenko, just 5 minutes left. Grealish, played over towards the opposite flank. Alcaraz, over to the left. And here's Grealish. Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. Good take, and is he in? Gueye! Chance to play it in. On the volley! Delivering beautifully. They've got the finish all wrong. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Tarkowski forwards and with intent. Natchez Nunes. Rodri. He's got space and the shots! Goes to show you he is human after all. Dewsbury Hall showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ruben Dias. Doku. Oh, he's found support out wide. Branthwaite have it back and can go again. Savinho looking for a runner. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Has crossed into the middle and reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Grealish. It's Mikolenko. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? Oh, that's nice. Doku. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McNeil, Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Played back to the goalkeeper. Yehi. Ruben Dias. Beto takes a shot! He hits the net!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. O'Reilly. Foden. And here's Haaland. And here's Doku. Now it's Doku. Decent chance! He's not concerned by that. Back and showed him a yellow card. Matheus Nunes. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult at times playing